Millennials are facing a financial crossroads. With inflation stretching every dollar, homeownership feeling out of reach, and retirement seeming like a distant dream, it's no surprise that nearly 60% of millennials feel financially behind. But here's the real question. Are you actually off track, or do you just feel like you are? Welcome to Factful Finance, where we break down complex money topics into practical strategies you can use. Today, we're answering a crucial question. Is your financial future on track for 2026? Now, before we dive in, a quick note. This video is for educational purposes only. Financial decisions are personal, so consider speaking with a professional to tailor these insights to your situation. The Millennial Money Challenge. Let's start with some perspective. The average millennial is in their late 20s to early 40s. This means two things. First, there's still time to build wealth. But second, the financial choices made today will determine long-term stability. The problem? Wages have grown by about 3% per year, while costs, especially housing, have skyrocketed. The median home price has jumped over 40% in the last 5 years. Student loan balances are still looming for many, and while millennials are saving more than previous generations at the same age, 66% still worry about their retirement security. So, how do you know if you're on track? Let's break it down into 4 financial checkpoints that will help you assess your progress and adjust if needed. Checkpoint 1, your net worth. Forget just looking at your income. Your net worth tells the real story. The goal? By 30, you should aim to have 1x your annual salary saved. By 40, it should be around 3x. Not there yet? Don't panic. What matters most is momentum. Start tracking your assets and debts using a net worth calculator. If you're in the red, focus on reducing high-interest debt first. It's the quickest way to shift the balance in your favor. Checkpoint 2, savings and investments. A solid financial future means having cash for the unexpected and investments for the long haul. Here's a simple benchmark: emergency fund. At least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses. If you're self-employed, lean toward the 6-month mark. Retirement savings. A good target is 15% of your income. If you're behind, start small and increase by 1% each year. Max out any employer match. It's free money. Investments beyond retirement. If you have extra cash, look at a taxable brokerage account. The S&P 500 has averaged about 10% annual returns historically, making it one of the most reliable long-term investments. Noah, a 32-year-old freelance designer, used to keep all his money in a checking account. He started with just $50 a week into a Roth IRA and now has over $30,000 invested. The key? He automated his contributions and treated them like a non-negotiable expense. Checkpoint 3, debt management. Not all debt is bad, but high-interest debt can derail your progress. The golden rule: if your total monthly debt payments, excluding a mortgage, are more than 20% of your income, it's time to prioritize paying them down. Take Olivia, for example. She had $12,000 in credit card debt at 22% interest. She switched to a 0% balance transfer card and focused on aggressive payments. In 18 months, she was debt-free, saving herself thousands in interest. If you're carrying balances, consider similar strategies like the snowball or avalanche method. Checkpoint 4, income growth and future planning. Your ability to increase your income is just as important as saving. If you haven't negotiated a raise in the past year, now's the time. The job market remains strong, and switching jobs often leads to bigger salary jumps than waiting for an annual increase. Beyond that, think about how your income supports your future goals. Want to buy a home in 2026? Start by building a down payment fund and researching first-time buyer programs. Planning for kids? Factor in daycare costs and potential tax benefits. The more you plan now, the less financial stress you'll feel later. So, are you on track? If you've checked off most of these points, congratulations, you're in a solid position for 2026. If not, the good news is that small adjustments today can create massive changes in just 2 years. Now, it's your turn. What's the biggest financial goal you're working toward? Drop it in the comments. And if you found this breakdown helpful, why not hit subscribe so you don't miss more insights to strengthen your financial future? We think you'll find the video on screen next just as useful. See you there.